Today we're going to talk about Authy. Now, Authy is a two-factor authenticator code generator. Now, what makes Authy a little bit different than the Google Authenticator code? I would say primarily it's the ability to use it across any devices, including your web browser. So, for example, they have a Chrome extension. Authy has a Chrome extension that you can go into the Chrome Web Store, install it, and then it's available to you. So, if you don't have your phone with you, if you lost your phone, etc., or you just got a new phone and you need your two-factor authentication code and you haven't got everything set up yet, you just click enter your master password and it's up and running. This is especially helpful if you use tools like, let's say, LastPass to manage all of your passwords, and you open up the web browser and you need to re-enable LastPass, and you enter in your password, but it requires two-factor authentication codes. So you open up Authy and boom, you get the code and you're up and running, which is quite nice. Now, the reason why Authy is free, and they go into great detail about it, is that they're actually the makers of Twilio. Now, Twilio is a messaging app that has about 50,000 plus clients, a great tool. Developers love it and they use it quite regularly. But within that tool, the folks at Twilio have an authenticator tool built into that, or an API, and they've released it into this app called Authy for the world to use. They are very passionate about security and they've made it free. So you're never going to see any in-app purchases options or any advertisements or anything of that nature. It is completely free and they want to stay that way. Another thing that's quite nice about it is all of the backups are stored, they are encrypted in the cloud, and it really is a complement to what probably a lot of you folks might be using the Google Authenticator app for. I just find that as someone who does fairly regularly change phones or devices or swaps between different machines, having the extension in particular is super helpful, and I highly recommend you check it out. Lastly, just as a PSA, if your organization is not utilizing two-factor authentication, period, I highly recommend you do so. Yes, there is a little bit of an inconvenience, but the hardships of dealing with someone that has access to your information is far worse than a little 30-second inconvenience, if it's even 30 seconds. So check out Authy. It's a great application. I highly recommend it. Thank you and have a great day.